It's a Sebon Podcast Show. It's a Sebon Podcast Show. Everybody's welcome. Peace and love. It's a Sebon Podcast Show. Bam, we're live.
For 40% off, use the QR code up here. Get your fit aid. 40% is crazy. Down here, get your CEO shirt. And over here, get the greatest tooth powder in the world. Putting anything else in your mouth is ridiculous. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you guys. Some would say Ekai, Chris. Anal acai. No. Aniol Ekai. Aniol Ekai. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Dan, good morning. Katie, good morning. Craig, good morning. Boy, you have a lot to say already. The interview with the interview with Dave and O'Keefe yesterday was cool. Dave announced a camp team cup and then asked O'Keefe with which athletes HWPO was sending to the games. O'Keefe puckered up when he said Pat. Ooh, Nelly. There has to be some demarcation line. It has to be a fact sooner or later. Kamala adds killing me on the show. Go Kamala. Whatever the fuck her name is. The Deadpool movie was pretty awesome. Oh, is that out with Wolverine? I want to see that. It's weird. Deadpool's one of those movies that it's weird. I like have a love-hate with them. I end up loving them all, but there's almost too many one-liners or comedy in it for me. But I've enjoyed all of them. A Marvel movie that's not ours seems ridiculous. I just saw an article this morning about Gavin Newsom ordering encampments in California to be cleaned up, which is just crazy. My hypothesis on that is I keep hearing more and more that Gavin wants to be named the vice president running with Kamala Harris because his term's about to run out and he can't be governor of California anymore. But what I'm hearing is that there's this, and you guys tell me you'd know better than I would, but that there's this hatred of Gavin Newsom amongst Democrats all over the country. Because they are afraid that Gavin, they don't want their states to get California'd. Basically, other Democratic states, everyone knows California, the big cities have turned into shitholes. San Francisco is basically prolapsed. And people are terrified that he'll do the same to the country. And I guess he's not a favorite amongst the Democrats. I don't know how they plan on cleaning up the encampments. What are they going to do with them? Where would they put them? It doesn't even make any sense. 180,000 homeless people in the state. And when I say homeless, I mean drug addicts and crooks. 179,000 drug addicts and crooks. Absolutely nuts. Like if you drive by the encampments, they're fucking tents from they're North Face tents from REI piled with bike parts all around them and shopping carts. It's just a complete fucking den of thieves who steal shit and then sell it to use drugs. $24 billion spent, I think, in the last 4 or 5 years. With zero account of the money. The audits have all failed. They don't know what happened to over 20 billion of the money. It's crazy. In Los Angeles alone, it's a $1 billion a year economy. The homeless situation. What does that mean, Sebi? A $1 billion a year economy. That means all the people who work, who basically like the guy who gets paid to come to work every day and stand in front of a hotel and make sure the right homeless people come in and out, the people working in the kitchens and the homeless shelters, all the people sitting around in offices organizing needle exchange. That whole economy, around homelessness in Los Angeles is $1 billion a year. Get your head wrapped around that. Think about that. Sorry, around drug addicts. With programs that we've talked about, like they have in San Francisco, that it's an experimental program that costs $5 million a year in the city of San Francisco, where they've chosen 20 lucky members of the drug and criminal society known as homelessness, and those 20 people get free alcohol. So for $5 million a year, they're doing an experimental program where they hand out free alcohol to homeless people out of a hotel in the Tenderloin. I shared that story with my dad. He didn't think it was true. It was very easy to pull up on CNN.com. I got the green light on Media Pass for the games, but not sure I can make it this close to it. All right. Emmeline just got done coaching the 5:30 a.m. class. Let's get this party started. Excuse me. Aniol Ekai will be on in 45 minutes. Pretty stoked for that. Good dude. Been on the show before. I don't know what I'm going to say to him, but I'm sure it's going to be great. More news coming out of the MrBeast saga. Goob's doing a great job on that. Eli Crane's been on the show before. Great guest, former Navy SEAL. Here he is doing his job as a congressman. Good to know he got elected. Here we go.
Miss Murphy, you work for the FBI, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what elite capture is?
No, sir.
Ideological appeal and even blackmail. Are you familiar with this technique?
I had never heard that term before, elite capture. He's asking her, I think she works for the FBI. He's asking her, do you know what elite capture is? I mean, I've definitely heard of the premise, catch, a politician sleeping with little boys, get it on video, and then use that to leverage and boss around the politician for years and years and years to come. The story is that the Mossad, the Secret Service of Israel, has tons of politicians on tape doing crazy shit, and that basically places like Epstein Island and P. Diddy's house were the places where those videos were being made. Offer tons of alcohol, drugs, lots of underage boys and girls, have famous people fuck them, get the video, and then leverage it against them till the end of time to do the bidding of. But whether that's true or not, I mean, I have no evidence of that. But that's like that's the story that's like sitting on the border of conspiracy and reality. It's like in UFO land.
Techniques, ma'am?
I am familiar with those techniques.
Nation state that wants to compromise U.S. officials.
I don't know that I've seen them personally.
Miss Murphy, does it concern you some of the revelations that have been coming out of the Oversight Committee about the millions of dollars that have been paid to the Biden family?
I'm not aware of money being paid to the Biden family.
No, you're not aware of that at all?
No, sir.
I'm so damn proud of him. He has an enormous talent. He's a brilliant young man. You know what I mean?
You, ma'am, you sit here before the Homeland Security Committee. Our job is to protect the homeland, and you act as if you don't know anything about it.
This is pretty amazing because there's she could easily say, yes, I've heard it and I don't believe it, or yes, it's been suggested, or yes, there's the reference to the big guy getting 10%. To just say that she hasn't heard it, she's either lying or stupid.
Are you aware that the FBI had Hunter Biden's laptop since December of 2019?
I can't speak to exactly when we had a laptop available.
Do you understand why the American people are concerned, ma'am?
You got fired.
Yes or no?
I understand why American people should be concerned about the threat from the Chinese Communist Party.
Are you connecting the dots at all?
No, sir.
You don't connect the dots? Everybody knows in this town what's going on. Everybody knows what's coming out of these committee hearings right now. And it's pretty sad coming from somebody who, as a young man, wanted to be a part of your organization.
That's Eli Crane, former Navy SEAL.
And now the American people hardly trust the FBI. The American people, quite honestly, are wondering why Hunter Biden is still walking the streets. Everybody in this country knows that if the FBI and our DOJ had the type of damning information, hard evidence, bank records, etc., on the money laundering that this president, his family, have been up to, and their names were Eric and Don Jr., we wouldn't even be having this hearing. They'd be in jail.
Over a long, long time.
The money trail is pretty wicked. More than 20 shell companies between the Hunter Biden and Joe Biden fucking financial escapades. Joe's remortgaged his house like 26 times in the last handful of years. Lots of evidence, definitely strong correlates to money laundering, and then of course plenty of evidence showing that Hunter has taken money from China.
What do you think about the whistleblowers that just said I can't do it anymore? Do you feel like they betrayed the institution, or are you glad that they're up here?
Nobody believes it except his and his good friend Rudy Giuliani.
You know, like I support the FBI. I think the FBI does amazing work.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Is there a part of you though that feels torn, man? Like the whistleblowers that are coming up here now in droves that just say I can't do it anymore. I didn't swear an oath to the FBI. Is there a part of you that feels torn, or not at all? Ma'am, I'm asking you a serious question.
Sir, I'm very proud to work for the FBI.
What I find in talking to Americans is a widespread, even resounding appreciation and respect for the men and women of the FBI.
That's not what I asked you, ma'am. I asked you if you feel torn.
Not at the least.
Not the slightest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty sad, ma'am.
Man, oh man. When CrossFit first started, and as long as Greg was at the helm, there were so many mill guys, ex-mill guys who worked at CrossFit. So many. The people who ran the journal, the people who ran the affiliate department, the training department, the games, the seminar staff, the flow masters. What a great idea. What a great idea. Stop hiring people who have useless Harvard MBA, Stanford MBAs, and just hire mill guys. For any business, just hire ex-mill guys. They get their shit done. They have an axe to grind. They believe that they fought with something for something of a high moral value and integrity. If they fought for truth, they know what it's like to put everything on the line. Why not just hire shitloads of mill guys? Man, it was such a tightly run ship. The organization, the camaraderie. What a time to work at CrossFit from 06 to 2018. Holy shit, man. It was amazing. Jeez Louise, good morning. Matt Burns, good morning. Sean, good morning. They got to have sex with whoever they wanted, get paid millions of dollars, and worst thing that can happen to them is they might get a stern warning from Congress doing the same. I just had to watch MrBeast ad before it would bring you up. Do you support pedophilia? Jesus criminy. Jeez. On behalf of all of the employees who work at ABC, I apologize for that. My goodness. Disgusting. The MrBeast thing is disgusting. Rolling Stone is disgusting. Rolling Stone harbors... You know, there's this thing where if you say, man, Kamala's a moron, there's this group of people that, like The View and like the left-wing media, they will say right away that you are a sexist and a racist. So you can't call her dumb because she's part of the protected class. And so anything you say about her immediately is considered. So you could see her robbing a bank, and if you see it on the streets already with criminals. If you say someone's a criminal and they're black, they'll say you're racist. It doesn't go both ways. If you're a black man, you don't get racist and sexist. You just get racist. It's women who are part of the protected victim class. And if you say that the guy who was working with MrBeast was a pedophile and a groomer, you're transphobic. It's quite a leap. It makes it so we're dealing with morons. It makes it a moot point when they say both parties have to work together. You can't even talk to those people. It's it's nuts. I love me some I love the guy Goob, by the way. He's absolutely he's awesome. But this one kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I'm a firm believer that if you put something out on social media, you're basically begging to be judged. You are begging. You're dropping to one knee and saying, "Please judge me. Please judge me." It's the premise of the entire platform. The other day, when I had Avi on the show, he was talking about something getting likes. And after the show, I was like, "Hey," and he knew what TikTok was. I don't even have TikTok on my phone. I don't even talk about TikTok. He thought for some reason I use TikTok. So afterwards, I'm like, "Hey, where are you learning this stuff? How do you know about likes?" And he said, "Oh, when I watch videos on how to learn magic tricks and skateboarding, I see there's a little thing on the bottom of YouTube that says likes." I think that's so astute because I never see that stuff. I don't see it on for some reason. I don't follow it on Instagram or on YouTube or anything. I don't pay attention to likes. I pay attention to comments. But basically, whether you know it or not, whether you're conscious of it or not, you're complicit. And every time you post something on Instagram, you're begging to be judged. So I post a video of my son doing burpees in 3 minutes and 52 seconds, and I'm begging for him, myself, to be judged. And that's all the comments are. "Hey, Hiller might not think those reps are good. What a beast. Your garage is dirty." Just all that you're begging to be judged. That's all it is. That's our natural. That's the natural state. That's part and parcel with just what social media is, with what posting something is. So this I didn't get from Goob. I didn't get this. And then once anything that anyone says is fair game. And so this kind of caught me off a little bit. I'm curious to get your
guys. Good morning. How you doing? We just got a friendly PSA here. It involves this guy Matt. We're going to talk about brands that reach out to me and ask me to work for them, and maybe some do's and do nots. Actually, we're just going to talk about some do nots. So this here is Matt. Matt last year attempted to get me to promote his product, Combat Kratom, for free, and I could get some monetary kickbacks.
That part already is weird. I think Matt's a douche for that, but that's just my opinion. There's no fact there. It reminds me of people, sponsors we work for, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to do an affiliate program? Do you want to get a link and get a portion of the links?" I never do that. I'm not interested in selling anything and getting a cut. I don't want to turn into a penis pump salesman. I don't mind advertising the penis pump on here. I'm all for it. Let's do it. I'll advertise cigarettes on here, penis pumps, crack cocaine, coffee, whatever you want to give the money to, but I am not going to sell it for you. I'm not going to make it so you can buy my opinion or my voice. So if we were selling cigarettes, I'd let you know, "Man, you look cool. And what a great prop Andrew Dice Clay made, but you are going to give yourself lung cancer and die a horrible death." Yeah, Doritos. I'd love to fucking sell Doritos. Ultra processed food will lead to cancer. Thank you for your cash and supporting Kill Taylor this week. Now, ideally, I would have brands that I can get behind, but whatever. But offering someone like Goob, who has a massive, massive following, and not only massive following, a massive influencer, people like people really trust Goob's word, right? Crazy integrity. So if he tells you my favorite wrist straps are blah, 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 whether you want wrist straps or not, you might buy them. But if you're in the market of wrist straps, you buy the ones that he said. He's made it clear he's not for sale. So to offer him a kickback is just a joke. It's at some point it's insulting. It's insulting. He's too big for that.
Note to date, this is
too big and too much integrity.
January 27, 23.
You got to come to Goob. If you want Goob to sell you something, just be like, "Hey, dude, can you talk about my product? Here's what you need to read. Can you do some version of this? And I'll give you $10,000. Could you do it once a week for a month, or $20,000 or whatever?"
Then he hit me up again in October. I never saw this message or replied. Wanted to get me on a Zoom.
Trying to get Goob on a Zoom and you've already let him know that there's no money in it for him. Complete retarded. So the guy's retarded. But other people say, "Hey, it doesn't hurt to try." So I'm also not blaming the guy for trying.
the gist. So a few problems there, Matt. Did you forget sending my girlfriend this creepy ass unsolicited DM calling her sexy?
So now Goob is saying you sent my girlfriend a message saying you're so fucking sexy.
June 2013. But you're begging me to work for you.
But he says it's creepy. Yeah, I mean, call me I don't know what you would call me. If there is a girl who is posting, now I've never sent anyone a DM saying you're so fucking sexy. I've probably said that on the air about someone. The lady who plays Wonder Woman, that Jewish lady with the giant head, fuck, she is so sexy. And it's 11 years ago. And I think Goob has posted pictures of his girlfriend in a bathing suit, and Goob's girlfriend is sexy. You think it's creepy? You think it's creepy to send a girl a message that she's so sexy? Okay. Do you think it's Gal Gadot? Do you think it's wrong, David? Do you think it's like out of line? Like, I can't even see it. I can't even see it a little bit. As I could see thinking about it. I could say I could imagine thinking that it's creepy, but I don't see how even 1% it would surprise you or you would think it was out of bounds. How about that? I don't think like it's I don't think it's out of bounds even. You sent us a message like that. Oh, I said ESC is sexy. Yeah, the headset sexy. I did say that. You're right. Okay, I apologize. I've said it once, but only about ESC sounds headsets. Very sexy. Especially when CrossFit game athlete with a giant dump truck is wearing them. Do women respond to messages like that? I wouldn't think so, but I bet you most women who, well, not most, I bet you a lot of women will check the profile and look at the guy, and then from there decide whether it's creepy, right? If you get it from me, it's creepy. If you get it from Cole Sager, it's not creepy. If you get it from the guy who looks like Ken on Training Think Tank, if you get it from that dude, you know which guy I'm talking about, Brendan or something, it's not creepy. Mary Mansour, they rarely ever see them. Yeah, they just get too many, just get buried in requests. Yeah, I found Goob through Sevon. He's incredible. He is incredible. I was surprised. I just couldn't relate to this one. I relate to so much of what he posts. I just couldn't relate to that one. If you're a girl or a boy and you're posting pictures of yourself barely clothed on the internet and someone responds you're sexy, I just don't see it as creepy. And if I do see it, I mean, there's whole you can go to Danny Spiegel's one of her posts and there's 600 comments. Isn't that what the fire emoji means? You're sexy, or I want to lick your butthole, or something like that. Isn't that what that means? I'd eat a bowl of cereal out of your ass. I'd suck a fart out of your blah blah blah, whatever that one is. Mike Poolboy, my girlfriend is hot as fuck. Correct. Check. To think she doesn't get DMs from dudes or girls dating, she's saying she's sexy would make me an idiot. Check. She gets dudes asking her to send them pictures of her flexing all the time. I know. I'm sure she does, but do you think it's creepy, or if you don't, even if you do think it's creepy, like how is it even worth noting? Like the person who posts it is begging for it, right? Janelle Winston, you're getting the attention you were looking for. Tony D, I'd eat a bowl of cereal out of your ass. I'm stealing that one. Yeah. I'm 12. What does this mean? Okay, if you're 12, you're not allowed to listen to this show. I swear to God, you say that one more time, I'm fucking kicking you off the show. No 12-year-olds are allowed to watch this show. Unless you're lifting weights or doing burpees. Audrey, words of affirmation. Yeah, I couldn't relate to that one. But Goob, I mean, fuck, he's batting 999 out of 1,000. Can you bat? Is that how that works? Out of 1,000? I think let me see what the comments say. I think the comments in general but did your girl put it out there? Yeah, she was begging to Kratom's for junkies. I agree. Bro, literally complimenting your girl and trying to get you to promote his brand are two different things. When did calling someone sexy make you a creep? Usually on board with Goo, but this one ain't. Yeah. How is it creepy? Yeah, I don't think it's creepy. And if it is creepy, like if you got it from me, some old ass dude who has a wife and kids, then it's creepy. I could go with that. But some young entrepreneur swinging his big dick around full of testosterone and you got pictures of your girlfriend in a bathing suit. I don't know. But for sure not worth noting. For sure not like unexpected. What's up with some of these comments? One dude basically blaming your girl. Another dude is calling it a compliment. Seriously, what's wrong with people? So this person thinks it's blaming the girl. It's not blaming the girl. It's the notion of what the platform is about. Listen, sometimes creeps follow people who call out creeps because they don't think they're a creep, and then they out themselves. Oh, geez, look at this girl's face. This is a girl. Oh, fuck. Like,
All right, guys. Good morning.
let's see what else there is. Kratom is for junkies. And now he got promoted on your page. Mission completed. How is it creepy calling a female a compliment if someone posts something public, then you subjected to whatever comes with it? Yeah. And that's the line. So the line is, I guess there's two things here. Oh, that's creepy. Where was that? That's creepy. Those pictures are creepy of this guy. Jesus. I agree. Huge overreaction, but Jesus Christ, that's creepy. You have pictures of cats and you in your underwear and a tattoo of a naked man on your arm. Listen, the only person who should be wearing their shorts like this is Tudor Mac. Oh. My God. So there's two things. Is it creepy or is it I guess that's one discussion, but to call someone out on it when basically the whole platform is just about begging to be judged, I don't know. Or I do know. I think maybe Goob I mean, it's his girlfriend, so I get that maybe. But also you should never be it's a bad look to be jealous of your girlfriend. But anyway, on to why Goob is so great, because he I mean, like I said, he's absolutely bats 1,000. What do they say in the hood? He's doing God's work. So we'll give Goob a pass.
This shit right here. Rolling Stone author Charisma Matarang is bad faith journalism. So yesterday we talked about Chris Tyson, a MrBeast cast member that's been accused now of grooming several young boys. Has nothing to do with gender, sexual identity, politics, religion, height, weight, hair color. Why is this the headline? Ava Chris Tyson.
I don't think it has to do with any of those things he said, but I think it's worth noting that you are, to put in context, that you work on a YouTube station that's targeting young boys, and your co-host, and it's the largest YouTube station in the world by far, and your co-host left his wife and kids and chopped off his penis. And you still have him front and center. And once again, you're begging to be judged, and no one's surprised, right? So this is an important distinction too. The pride flag is another perfect example. The pride flag is a sexual expression flag. It's strictly for sexual expression. So if part of your life is showing your sexual expression front and center, then if you get caught for some sort of sex crime, no one's surprised, right? So if you fly an American flag and you're for freedom and the values, or even more important, let's say you have a sticker on your car that says "I love Christ," right? Or what would JC do? And then you see a woman crossing the street who's 89 years old and it's raining outside and she's pushing her groceries. No one's surprised when you stop your car and help the lady across the street and help her into her car and drive her home and unload the groceries into her house and go on your way with no reward. Because that's sort of the premise. That's your gig, right? No one's surprised. You're God, dude. That's what you're supposed to fucking do. You're supposed to be, you're trying to take care of all the children of God on planet Earth because you think that there's someone in the sky who's watching you and you want to do the right thing and you want to help you're one of his children too. So you want to take care of them and go up to heaven. Got it. Check. If you have a sexual expression sticker on your car, if you have the rainbow flag bumper sticker on your car, no, you have sex front and center. And so when you're caught doing anything sexually, no one's surprised. Anything sexually, fucking a cantaloupe, fucking a kid, fucking a dog, no one's surprised. It's the sexual expression flag. And we know this also because if we go to your parties, they're selling candles shaped like dicks and there's men walking around in assless chaps with other men on leashes. I get it. That's your thing. If you go to a church parade, right? There might be people like that attending. I'm not saying there's not. I know a lot of you are going to be like, whoa, this church does all that, and they have all sorts of sexual issues. Got it, check. But that's not what you're going to see front and center at a church gathering. At a church gathering, what you're going to see is a card table with a tablecloth over it, and people serving food, and people laughing and giggling, and a bunch of kids running around in suit and ties, playing with each other, and people gathered in groups talking and just hanging out. And so when you see someone who's so confused about their fucking gender or their sex or their whatever the fuck you want to call it, Ava Chris Tyson, you're not like shocked. You're not shocked that the tranny community is just completely filled with people who are doing things sexually illegally. There's just no shock. It's not about being transphobic. It's what they're putting up front and center.
Steps away from all things
when you see someone with a red Porsche and they get a speeding ticket, you're not like, oh my God, how did that happen? If you see someone driving Matt Souza's car and get a speeding ticket, you're like, fuck, kind of shocked, a little surprised. He got a fucking Honda Civic with you lift up the hood and there's 3 hamsters on the wheel. Paint's oxidized. That guy goes fucking 60 and listens to fucking audiobooks. He is in no fucking hurry.
MrBeast amid transphobic. If I read just that headline and stopped reading, I would think that Chris left because people were being mean to Chris. And then if I read only your story, I would read and say, oh, well, the groomed child refuted the claim, so I guess that's fine.
Yeah, and that's what I did. I took Rolling Stone. I was like, okay. He didn't do anything. It was a misunderstanding. And people hate him because he's a tranny. That's what I thought. That's how Rolling Stone presented it.
Except the fact that since that article's come out, there's been other young boys that Chris groomed that have come forward, like this one. And this one. But Charisma, you spent a majority of this article talking about how the kid that was groomed refutes that he was groomed.
Thank you, Goop.
And I gave you the benefit of the doubt yesterday, and I said, well, maybe tomorrow she'll update and put this information in for the other children that Chris groomed. And what do I know? You did update it. And you made no comment about any additional victims and just talked about how MrBeast had fired Ava. Great job, Charisma. You really got the point across that Chris is a groomer. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, she deserves that. She is a fucking idiot. And I would say at that point, she is a complacent in the spread of pedophilia and child grooming. MrBeast addresses the allegation. By the way, Rolling Stone since changed the title of the article. MrBeast addresses the allegations against Ava Chris Tyson. Of course, he doesn't say shit. This is the letter from MrBeast. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I'm disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. I don't buy that for a fucking second. you showcase someone transitioning on your station that's predominantly watched by little kids. During that time, I've been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts. That said, I've seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and my association with MrBeast. Good friend there, buddy. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings. It's like, man, dude, all the signs were there, dude, that you were working with a fucking creep. We talking about groomers disputing. Haven't we had an interview about this? We have many, as a matter of fact, many. Christine Young, he's probably a creep too. Birds of a feather flock together. So that one will be fun to watch. I wonder if a Noel got my link. Oh, I think we're going to get Daisy McDonald on too soon. On a more positive note, those of you who are mothers and fathers, no one will be shocked by this, but it's always nice to get a little validation.
And children prefer each other as play partners.
Dads and children prefer each other as play partners.
So when we look at what causes a peak in oxytocin release in children when they're interacting with their parents, the peak in oxytocin when a child interacts with their mother is caused when their mother's giving them a right old cuddle. Really, really nurturing them. When we look at what happens with dads, yes, he'll give them a cuddle and they'll get a little oxytocin release, and that's lovely. But the peak happens when they play. And what's really interesting is dads also get a peak in oxytocin release when they play with their children. Much more of a release than they do when they nurture their children. So they have co-evolved to seek each other out, to play with each other. So that is why sometimes, you know, when, as a mum, I know my kids come to me when they've fallen over, but they go to my husband when they want to have a really good time. And that's partly because you get this neurochemical release occurring in both of them. Dad.
Jesus, that music is loud. What are they doing? Nothing better than playing with my kids. I do this game with my kids where I get on my back and I basically put my arms up like this and my legs up, and I see how long I can keep them in there like a sea anemone. And it's getting crazy because basically because of their jiu-jitsu, they just start immediately working on my neck and try to choke me out. They used to try to get out of the cage, right? I'm like this. I'm like an upside down chair. And they used to try to get out, but now they just try to inflict pain on me. I bet you I play that game twice a day with them. It's fucking crazy. I always break a sweat. It's gnarly. I can't hear her voice over the music. She's basically saying, if you ain't playing with your kids, you're fucking up. Like if you're a man and you're not wrestling with your boys every single day, you're crazy. It is so fun. It is so great. In tennis, there's this, I think it's pretty standard with tennis. There's this, and probably other sports too, but there's probably football. Anywhere there's lines, there's this warm-up that's called running lines. So anytime the kids do something bad, or if you just need a quick warm-up, what you do is you get on one side of the tennis court, not the length of the tennis court, but the width, and you run and touch the first line, come back and touch the baseline, then the second line, and each line is a little further, and you basically can run back and forth and do that across the whole court. I think there's 4 lines. You can do it in 20 seconds. So it's run 3 feet, run back, run 10 feet, run back, run I don't know, 28 feet run back, run 36 feet run back, something like that. I don't know what it is. And then whoever crosses that last line first is the winner. And last week, my kids have never beat me in that. And last week, Avi's 9. A couple days ago, I always take him to tennis early to warm him up. So he's like for his private lessons. We always get there like a half hour early, and I do like dexterity drills with them and shit like that. Yeah, like, is that what it's called? Suicides? Those are called suicides. And he beat me. It was crazy. And so he beat, I always, like, I've let him win before. So he beat me the first time. And then I was like, I kind of like fluffed it off in my head, like I wasn't trying hard enough. Like, oh, I could have tried harder. But I knew something was up. And then we ran a second one, like 5 minutes later. We did some other like right and left hand drills. And he beat me the second time. And then we did a third one at the end, and I want to say we tied, but it was pretty gnarly. Kind of crazy at 9 that he beat me at it. Judy, not allowed to call it suicides in physical education anymore. Oh. No, I don't do it with bare feet, and I don't do it with sandals either. Like that's a great question. When I take him to tennis, I would do it in bare feet, but sometimes I'll go there in bare feet, but definitely not sandals. I was playing tennis in sandals, and because they're not squeezed onto my feet really bad, I did that once, and my knee felt really fucked up afterwards. Wait until he deadlifts 295 for 10. Yeah. He's getting really strong. Something's happening. Jake Chapman, tell you what would be suicide, picking a fight with Fergie. Who's Fergie? Oh, unilives is the term now. Instead of suicides, unilives. All right, fair. I don't know if I don't think I'll be ever deadlifting 405 for 10. I'm going to try 245 for 10 in a second here. In the next day or two. Maybe I should even jump to 255. I should stop fooling around. I definitely would be moronic if I injured my back before the games. I haven't hurt my back in so many years. I call this clip out with the women, fuck women, and in with the pedophiles. That's what I call this clip. Out with women and in with the pedophiles. Here we go. A drag queen accepted the Olympic flame in Paris. 2 men instead of a man and a woman. What are the tits doing on this thing? This is fucking ridiculous. A drag queen accepted the Olympic flame in Paris. 2 men instead of a man and woman ignite the Olympic flame at the ceremony. I'm so glad I'm not into the Olympics. I'm so glad I'm not into the Olympics. The Olympics are like, what the fuck? I can't wait till they do that at the CrossFit Games. What's up, dude? Aniol Ekai.
I'm seeing myself like
Vertical.
like twisted. Yeah.
You're blessed, my son.
No, but I'm seeing myself twisted, man. It's so awkward.
Maybe I think that I don't know how to do it, but I think that there's a lock on your phone. And maybe I always hear the younger guys be like, unlock your phone, unlock your phone.
Okay, wait.
Maybe it's on this. Oh, it's on this page. Do you know how to get to this page? Oh, look at you.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Look at you.
Hey, what's up?
The Spaniard is here.
Yeah, España está aquí.
Are you in Vegas?
Yes, I am.
And are you living the dream?
I can say so, yeah.
Yeah. And you're with a beautiful woman.
Yes, I am. half naked, so I can't show you. But yeah, she's beautiful and she's nice.
I saw you just now look at her and scan up and down. I saw your eyes. I watched your eyes enjoy the entire product.
Exactly.
Aniol, congratulations. Pumped to see you go to the CrossFit Games. You must be stoked, dude. This is your second trip.
No, it's my first rookie. I'm a rookie year.
Oh, it is your first year?
Yeah. It's my first year.
I thought for some reason I thought that I interviewed you last year because you were going to the games. You didn't make it?
No, you interviewed me in Miami in last year or 2 years ago, I think it was.
For Wadapalooza.
Yeah.
How did
But
you
it
do?
was just like casual.
It's always casual.
Oh.
Hey, what did you place last year in the semifinals?
Oh, I placed like 22, so bad. Yeah, not the best competition.
And this year?
Fourth.
And with a stacked crew of savages too, right?
Yeah, but I'm savage too, so yeah. Yeah, it was European semi-final is, I think it's the worst for qualifying because the 40 athletes are pretty good, and in some other regions they might have better athletes, but probably the first heat or the second heat are not that good. But in Europe, you can get your ass beaten by anyone.
I like that. You can get your ass beaten by anyone. Hey, are you training in UAE or are you training in Spain?
I'm training. I usually train in Spain in the Basque Country, and I've been here in Vegas for 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm pulling up the leaderboard. Man, you were with some savages. Look at these guys.
Yep.
Lazar Jukic, Yellow Hosta, Henrik Happelainen, Aniol Ekai, Luka Jukic, Victor Hoffer, Bjorgvin Carl Goodmanson, Harry Lightfoot, Moritz Fiebig, Uldis Upanex. Oh, poor Uldis, huh? Jonakoski.
Yeah, Uldis was out in the last event.
A 17th, a 13th, a 3rd, a 20th, a 4th, and a second.
Yep.
Oh, good job on that final event. You crushed it.
Yeah, I was scared, but I fucking nailed it.
Oh, really? Tell me about that. Is it like that at the starting line? It's like you feel fear?
No, I was scared before. As soon as I get into the arena, I was okay, and during the workout, I felt nothing. Actually, like I didn't remember anything during the workout. Just like no pain, no nothing. But before I was scared because I've never been in this position that if I do well, I qualify for the games, which is probably my dream. So I was kind of like nervous, excited, fear, like, but it went good. So yeah, fear sometimes is good.
Basically, you knew that if you did well, you were going to the games, but if something happened and you shit the bed, it could slip out of your hands.
Yep. That's exactly.
And in the 15 muscle ups, when you see those, is that which parts do you look at before the workout and you're scratching your head being like, ooh, I wonder what's going to happen here? Is it both the dumbbells and the muscle ups?
Yeah, like how will be the grip after the muscle ups with the 100-kilo dumbbell or the 90-kilo dumbbell? I don't remember the weight, but it was fine. Actually, the dumbbell were fine. I didn't feel anything, and some of the guys just grew up there, so it was good.
Aniol, when you pick up the dumbbell in the workout, when you pick up the dumbbells, do they feel heavy? Like, does it run through your mind? Like, oh shit, these are heavy?
No, as I said, I didn't feel anything at all. I just grabbed the dumbbells. I was in a corner in the first lane, so I just went looking at my lane, and when I finished, I saw that I finished second, right after Henrik, and then I just made the dream. So I just started crying.
That's awesome. Hey, if you were to go in the gym right now, just cold, and you picked up those dumbbells, would they feel heavy?
Yeah. Yesterday we took some dumbbells off the rack for bench press, and it was that heavy, and it was like, damn, I can launch this shit now.
So basically, when you're out there, the adrenaline is so high that you don't, even though they're super heavy, you don't feel it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, adrenaline
Hey,
is helpful.
yeah, it sounded like it was really helpful. I mean, second place is crazy. 2:33 is nuts. Hey, what you cried at the finish line? Tell me about that. You knew when you crossed the finish line that you were in?
Yeah. I knew it. Like, I knew that if I, in the last hit, if I beat some other guys, I was in. Like, I was like 90% or 80% in, no matter what. But just in case that I didn't have to screw up, and yeah, when I just did the last lunge, dropped the dumbbells, and I just realized that I made to the games, I was just like emotional for like everything that I've been through with my girlfriend, with my family, with my friends, with my teammates. You know, like it's just like a point, like the emotions just like are overwhelmed in your body, so they have to express it out. And I was just like 5 minutes of just crying of joy.
What when you say what you've been through, is there anything that stands out of during the struggle of getting this, realizing your dream?
Yeah, well, I mean, since I started CrossFit, a lot of things happened in my life. My father passed away. I have to move from one city to another. I left some friends. I had some problems with old friends. I started a new relationship with my girlfriend. We broke up. Then we come back. Then some other friends are not longer my friends. So yeah, just like just life, but through CrossFit, you just it's just like CrossFit changed some things in my life, and I'm just grateful for it. So yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 27 years. Fuck.
Uh,
Old.
when
I don't like.
when is your girlfriend 18?
No, she's 15.
Oh shit.
No,
Okay, well, nice talking to you.
she's 24.
Oh, perfect. Phew, good answer. Um, when I think of athletes performing at this level, I think of their lives. I always just imagine that they have the rest of their life in just perfect, stillness, that there's no storm around them or no distractions.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying yours hasn't been like that. When you get out of the gym, that there's been a steady stream of like, it sounds like mostly emotional chaos.
Yeah, I mean that's like I started training CrossFit in 2017, and it's like life. You cannot pause your life all the time, and as soon as you can pause your life and you have this stillness, it helps you to perform, and that's what I tried to do in the last year, and it helped me. And actually, my life is now in some kind of a stillness and in a pause that I can say, so I can train properly. I don't have any problems with anything outside CrossFit, and it's the only thing that I have to worry about. But it hasn't been like this forever. Like before that, I had like any other person in CrossFit scene some has their own problems, and my case is not special. It's just like one more.
Any of these people that maybe during your journey that you parted ways with, or you had some sort of conflict after you made it to the games, did any of them reach out to you and say, congratulations, I'm happy for you and all?
Some of them, not all of them, but some.
And that's cool. Do you like that? That your victory is added to healing? Or do you think,
I
no,
don't care.
you're like, fuck
Uh,
you. Where were you when I was working hard?
I mean, I only care about the people that are stand by my side, no matter what. The people that just like didn't trust me or said that I was not worth. I don't have any hard feelings for them, but I just don't care about them anymore.
How about that hair? Is that hair going to be there at the games? Or will you get
No,
your hair cut?
I'm having braids.
Oh, smart. So just pull it down really tight.
Yeah, like Dave Castro in 2016. That's my goal.
Let me see. Do you? Oh, okay, okay. I see. Kind of like this look here. God,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
you look like a Greek god here. Something like that. Pulled tight.
yeah, but more, yeah, but longer because my hair's now longer. So yeah, but kind of this. I need to look for some place in to get my braids done. I don't know where. I don't know if you can help me.
Fuck, I
You
don't
used to
know.
have, you used to have long hair too, right?
I did. I did. I used to have long hair.
You never did braids.
No.
It's
This
too
would
cool
have
for you
this is look at this
to
is I'll
walk.
show you. This is a picture of me just a few
To
years ago.
walk for you.
This is me a few years ago.
Oh, you're sexy.
Thank you. That's what I always thought. I couldn't stop looking at the mirror myself. Hey, how do you end up in Vegas?
So after the semis, I wanted to like since I since I realized that I'm probably making to the games. I always said that I would like to go there before and train with some camp. I don't really care about which camp go or not. And yeah, so after semis, I just reach out some people and I talked with my agent, which is Lucille from Backland, and she said that you can join Underdogs crew in Vegas with Ricky and Alex, and I knew Ricky I met Ricky in Dubai, and he was nice, and I liked him, and we are both cool. And Alex, I met her also in Wundapalooza, and she was nice, and I said, yeah, Vegas is gonna be warm, like it's gonna be so hot in here. So yeah, I just decided to come here, train for a while with them, get used to the heat, met new friends, create some stories, and yeah, it's been great. Actually, way better than we expected. So yeah, it's been really
Yeah,
good.
they spoke both spoke very highly of you, saying that you integrated seamlessly, that you're just like you
Yeah,
just
I'm like a chameleon.
yeah.
I'm a shapeshifter.
And where do you live close to the gym, to the training spot?
No, well, actually, we are now. We've been in this Airbnb for 2 weeks, like 12 days, and we are now moving after this morning. We are moving to a closer place next to the North Camp, uh, because I booked here, and this was close to the south, to the
Ah,
south Reno, but all the stuff, and now we train to the North Camp, and actually it's 25 minutes. We go to a coffee shop that it's like 5 minutes away, grab some coffee, and then go to the gym, and uh, it's been good. Like we booked a car, and we can move it easily. It's a Ford Mustang that I really love, so it's been great. Actually, we don't we have a lot of time, so we are enjoying it.
what do you think of Las Vegas? What's your is this your first time in the United States?
No, it's my fourth time in United States. I've been 3 times in my fifth time. Sorry, I've been 3 times in Miami, one time in Austin, Texas, and this is my first time here in Vegas.
Did you go to
Uh,
Rhodes?
no, I did not.
Oh,
I
okay.
got kicked out of the qualifier, but I went Austin just to have fun.
Okay. And how's Vegas treating you? How do you like it?
It's really good. I mean, United States for the Europeans, it's or at least for me, it's weird sometimes. But I like the people here. They are really nice. The food is better than we expected. We are kind of eating really well, and we are eating properly. And then I like the highways. They are big, so I can drive fast and safe. So honestly,
Tell me, tell me
it's
what's
good.
weird. What's weird? The people?
It's weird. Like yeah, people sometimes are weird. The interactions with like the small talk sometimes, or it's just like the your schedule is also weird for me sometimes. Like I'm having a podcast at 8 a.m. It's just like nonsense.
Wait, what's
You
nonsense?
started
Tell me again. You lost me. What's nonsense?
to have a podcast this earlier. It's
Oh,
crazy.
correct. I agree. Yes, correct. Yes.
And then it's just like America. Uh, I don't get used to it. Like I like America for like 2 weeks, for
Mm-hmm.
1 month, but I don't think I could live here. It's so different. But I do like Vegas. I like the landscape. The valley is so good when it's in the night.
Yeah, it's a trip, right? I mean, it's like you're on a different planet. Vegas is like a different planet.
Yeah. We went to on Monday. Was Monday? No, Sunday. Sunday evening we went to the Caesar Palace to watch a show.
Mm-hmm.
Like a circus show with some crowd work and roast beef to the people that were around there, and it was really good. And then I wanted to play some slots, but we didn't have any cash, so we didn't play anything. I hope we can play this Monday or this Sunday, just to lose some money, to be in Vegas.
Just to contribute to the economy. Uh, 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 get Aniol to say hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Is that from a movie?
Yeah, this
What
is
movie?
from. You don't know what is this?
No, sir.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You should know.
I know. I don't know a lot of things.
It's from. Do you know what Justin Coldier said that who he was?
No.
The Antonio Banderas of CrossFit.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So this is
Listen,
a
you're
movie
much better
from
looking
him.
than Antonio Banderas. I like
Yeah, I
Antonio
mean,
Banderas, but you're
he's
you're
60 years old. If I'm not better looking than him, I have a problem.
yeah, good point. Good point. What movie is it?
I think it's El Zorro, no?
What movie?
El Zorro. The
Oh,
Spanish.
Toro. Oh, yes, yes. Wow, that movie's old. Oh, Zorro.
Yeah, Zorro with two R's.
That's how you say it? Thor. You pronounce the Z with a th?
Zorro. You can say
Zorro.
it. Oh,
Zorro.
that's good.
Zorro.
Yeah.
Zorro.
That's not bad. Yeah, not bad.
Zorro. Hey, is Aniol Ekai, is that a Spanish name?
Yeah, so Aniol, no Anol. Aniol. It's
Aniol?
Aniol.
Aniol.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Aniol Ekai.
Yeah. Aniol, it's like a Catalan name. You know that in Spain we have other regions inside
Yeah.
Spain. So Catalonia is one of them, and I was raised there. My mom decided to put me this name, which is a really Catalan and really weird name in Catalonia. Like it's not common. And then Ekai, Ekaia. Sorry, it's my
Yeah.
last name.
It sounds like a
My father.
Japanese last name.
Yeah, it's a Basque last name from the Basque country, from Pamplona. And then I have another last name from my mom's, which is Bujalance, which is even more weird, which comes from the south of Spain. Here in Spain, we have two last names.
Well,
Yep.
It really bums me out that Zorro is Zorro, because I really like the Z. So, do you guys have Z in Spanish? Do you ever use the letter Z?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right. But when it's with the ORRO, you do a th.
So yeah, when we use the Z, and we want to say some like a th sound, we use with A, O, and U. Tha,
Oh,
tho,
okay.
thu.
Yeah.
And when it's with E and I, the, thi, we spell it. We use the C. So yeah, basically.
I like it when you teach me pronunciations. It makes you sound smart,
Yeah.
like you're very well educated.
Yeah, I am very well educated. I'm lucky.
What did you do? What did you do in school?
I have a degree in psychology, and I'm doing like a post degree now from Gestalt psychology. And in school, I did nothing but study, like everything other than study. I was lucky; I was smart enough to don't study that much, and then I just study in college or university.
Hey, you're still a student?
Yeah, I'm studying. Yeah, like I mean, I'm almost done. I just like I'm doing like ¿cómo se digo en prácticas?
How do you say blah blah blah?
Like an internship.
Oh, yeah.
Like some other like once a month I have one internship of a weekend,
Yeah.
and I do that weekend I do some internship and practice like psychology stuff and whatever.
Is your girlfriend dressed yet?
Yeah, she's dressed.
Okay.
She's dressed now.
Okay.
You wanna say hello to her?
Yeah. I want to see her. I've heard she's smoking.
You know what's her name is?
No.
No, you can call her Lele or Elena.
Lele. Elena, hey, you're Spanish?
Yes, I am.
What?
I'm Spanish.
She looks
You look
Russian,
like you look Aniol, tell me how to pronounce your name again.
Lele.
No, your first name. Your name.
Aniol.
Aniol. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
You're Spanish? Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Aniol, why does she look like that? Why does she look like she's from Sweden?
Yeah, because she's hot, man. No, her mother is like her, like she's blonde, and her father also is half blonde too. So yeah, there's a lot of blonde people in Spain. Not not all of them look like me. Like I'm like fucking Mexican, and I can rob you. Most of them are like actually blonde.
Hey, you look like if you look up the word conquistador in the encyclopedia, it'd be a picture of you. You know what I mean? I mean, you just you look like a poster child for Spain.
All the Americans are my sons.
Yes, I believe.
I'm the conquistador.
I
can say that.
Hey, what do they teach you in school? Very nice to meet you, Lila. Lily.
Bye.
Lele. Bye. Nice to see you. Well, everything that I've heard about her is 100% true. Okay.
Yes.
What do they teach you about Mexico in school when you're there?
In Spain?
Yeah, what do they teach you guys about Mexico? Because I think
we don't talk about Mexico that much. We in school in history we just talk about like the old ¿cómo se digo societats? The old societies of the world, like prehistorics, then like old Egypt, and then we do like Rome, Greece, and then we do like medieval stuff, like England and Spain, the conflict, and afterwards we just see like modern age with the French Revolution. Like we do European history, and also we do like Spanish history.
And we do a bit of America.
And a little bit of America, not that much, but we know. Obviously, we don't know all the presidents, but we know some stuff.
Isn't it interesting that there's a ethnicity called Mexican? Because basically, it's just the indigenous people of that land mixed with you guys. And then now they get now 300 years later, they have their own ethnicity. They're called Mexican. But really, it's just a mix. Isn't it just a mix of you guys, Spaniards, and whatever people were there, indigenous people were there?
I think so, yeah.
And some of them look like you, like Dave Castro kind of looks like you, and then some of them look more like the indigenous people. You know what I mean? Some of them are really tiny. Mexicans are tiny, and then some of them are big like you and Dave.
Yeah, we are bros.
Yeah.
We are, we look... Yeah, we are friends. You didn't see the interview?
Yeah, tell me about the interview. How did it go?
It was fun. I was actually like coming off of a wedding, so I was it was late at night, and he just sent me an email, and I tried to tell him like, can we do it like tomorrow? And he was like, we can do it at night, no worries. And we just did it at 11. I was just like, tired, but I was excited to get to meet him, and it was great. Like he was nice. We had a good chat. I think it was good. Yeah.
So would normally you be asleep right now?
Not in Vegas. In Vegas we have a earlier schedule, but in Spain usually wake up around 8:30 a.m.
Did this podcast interrupt you and Layla's morning routine?
Yeah, we didn't have sex today because of you. No.
What a sacrifice you've made to be on this podcast.
You know, you can pay me well.
I'll give you extra camera time. I'll try to give you extra camera time at
Okay.
at the games. Hey, is she going to get your coach's pass?
No, she's not. She's my coach, my Spanish coach is having my coach's pass. She'll be there in the crowds with her family. Her family is coming to watch me.
No shit. So you guys are serious?
Yeah, we are serious, of course. If not, why are you in a relationship if you're not serious?
So her mom and dad are coming to watch you?
Not her parents, but her sister and brother and her sister-in-law. So three of the whole family.
Are they CrossFitters?
Yes, they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they'll understand.
Her brother is really close to me, like we are friends.
So they'll understand what's going on. They're not going to go there and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
No,
They know.
understand. They know what's CrossFit. Yeah.
Hey, Aniol. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to make sure I get it right. Aniol, they is it a trip to you that the 40 fittest human beings on the planet, men, are descending on Texas, and that you're one of them? Like, is it just kind of crazy? Like you, I mean, it makes in my mind it makes the Olympics just a fucking joke.
I mean, the first time when I just went to the gym for the first day after the semis, and I just realized, like, I'm just here training for the games, you know? It's just like, fuck, this is crazy. But then, of course, it's good, but you cannot live with that thing in your head, because then you're not properly trained. You know, like I can go there to a competition, if it's the games or if it's the Olympics, like, oh, I'm so excited, this is my dream. No, you have to be focused. At least for me, it's good to have like the excitement of where are you competing, but you have to be focused. And for me, when I'm focused, I'm not happy, I'm just angry, you know. And but yeah, I mean, it's when the first days of training were like, fuck, this is crazy good. I'm here just training for the best purpose that a CrossFitter can have, that is heading to the games and try to win them. So yeah.
Basically, you don't want any. You're not celebrating. You don't want. I think the word is you don't want to be complacent. Do you know that word?
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
Like Kobe said, no, I'm not. The job's not done. So obviously not like this. Not like this, but yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of money, a lot of placements to take. So I'm pretty excited to do properly, and these weeks are being so good for me, because I've been training with Ricky and Alex, and they are like top 5, top 3 in the world. And I see what they do, and I see what I'm doing, and it's just like, okay, you're in a good way.
So you got there, and you've been there 2 weeks, and you've worked out side by side with them, and your confidence is growing because you're like, man, I really belong here.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly. I mean, I see that I am capable of competing against them. Yeah, and it helps me to realize that I am worth.
When earlier, I thought maybe you said something along the lines of when you're focused, you're angry.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What is what do you mean angry?
I just when I go before a workout, I'm just angry. I don't like people. I just want to destroy the workout. It's my motto. I just before like when I was young, I was all day angry, and I was good at CrossFit because I was all day angry. But now I'm just angry when I'm doing like a workout, like a competition workout, and it just helped me to push me. So yeah, I use the anger just to compete and to help me perform.
Hey, so were you angry as a kid?
Yeah, but most like as a teenager, and after the most angry I was with the world was when my father just passed away, and that's when I just also was doing CrossFit, and I had like 3 years, not like that I'm not proud of, but yeah.
Did you go to jail?
No, no, I had no ¿cómo se digo antecedents? I've never committed any crime.
But you were
I'm a
but
good
you were
boy.
just an asshole.
Yeah, I was just an asshole. Exactly. I was
Hey, so
stupid.
you're telling me that you've instead of getting rid of the asshole, you have compartmentalized him and sequestered him, and you only let him out at 3, 2, 1, go?
Yeah, yeah, and only in competition and some workouts that these days that I'm working out with them, I'm not an asshole during the workout. I'm just pushing, but not going crazy.
Hey, how did you do that? Did someone teach you to do that? Like, hey, you don't have to change, you have to get it under
I
control,
mean,
or what was the method for that?
I just uh, I just realized how stupid I was. I also went to the psychologist, and also my girlfriend helped me. So a lot of things just went going on, like little by little, and then I just like got this way to work.
Yeah, I like what you said. Your girlfriend helped you because I think it's an incredible thing to have it's an incredible thing to have to have a woman help you. It's like a they don't try to temper the man. Um, it's in, you know what I mean? They don't like there's a problem in society today. I don't know if you have it in Europe, but you don't want to emasculate the man, but you want to help nurture the aspects of him that you like, right? Like you don't want to dethrone him. You don't want him to take away you want to nurture the king in him, right? Uh,
Hmm.
how
Yeah.
did she help you? Anything in specific you can think of?
I think she's just like she just points me some things that she doesn't like, or to make me think about who I am and how do I act and sometimes. And I just realized that she was right in some things. Most of the things she's right when she talks to me, and she just tries to help me and to be me a better human and a better crossfitter. And I just it's it's not nothing specifically. It's just like we just talk a lot, and we just discuss a lot of things about who we are, who we want to be, and that's it.
Um, when I think of my own wife, the way she made me a better person is she didn't train me to make her happy. She trained me to make myself more happy. You know what I mean? So it wasn't
Yeah.
like, hey, you need to do this so I'm more happy. You know, like you hear a lot of couples, I need you to do this. My wife taught me how to, hey, make yourself more happy. And then I guess as I learned how to make myself more happy or more at peace, she got the benefits of it.
Yeah,
Right?
with me it was more like she just said like, hey, this is not the way I want someone by my side. So if you don't change, you're just done with me. And I just realized that I had some things to change, and I just did. And then I just came back to pick my beauty.
Yeah. That was that hard?
the the change,
Yeah.
uh, it was harder, the breakup, and then the change was a process. I will say it was a process for many years of bad behavior, but I didn't say it was hard. I think it was good. I'm feeling more more good now than I used to. So yeah.
Tell me, so is this the first time you've met Ricky and Alex?
I met Ricky in Dubai, but we didn't. We just talked a little, and
Yeah.
Alex in Wodapalooza. But yeah, it's the first time that I hung out with them. Yeah.
How long did it take before you got through like the awkward phase? You know, like when you first see someone, it can be a little awkward, or
With Ricky, 5 minutes. With
yeah,
Alex, 2 hours.
yeah,
Yeah.
wow. And then now it's
We
just
are.
smooth. I mean, they seem to really like you. Anytime
Yeah.
your name comes up there, they get
We
all
are.
smiley.
We are friends. I really appreciate them as friends, and we are. I mean, I really like them. Um, Ricky is such a nice person. We just get along a lot. We have the same humor. We have the same jokes, and it's good to have him so he can destroy my ass all the time. And with Alex, she's just like a human force of love, and she's just so good with everyone. I think that sometimes she's that good that people don't even realize how good she is with
Yeah.
whole other human beings, and still she's a beast in the field. So yeah, I really love them, both of them, Lele and me. Just like we both love them, and also Jake and Michelle are also like so good with us. They are just like comment diuen Jana Collit.
És difícil.
They just hosted us really well, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, talking about Alex for a second. So, listening to you, you had your, you had your monster on the outside, and now you've brought it in, and you're
Mhm.
keeping it. You're using your monster. Does Alex have a monster? Because don't you have because her monster's not on the outside. You don't see it, but
Yeah.
clearly she must have one inside there somewhere, right? At 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. I think everyone has a monster. I don't know how big it is inside everyone, but yeah, I think that everyone that does CrossFit and likes to suffer and goes to the red line every other day has a monster inside. But yeah, I think she's a really lovely all the time. But when she got to work out, she goes for it. Yeah.
Yeah. And how about Justin Kotler, the coach over there? How has that interaction been with him? Was he as welcoming as they were?
Yeah. She was the the not the most welcoming, but she when we reached out to him, she was like, yeah, come over. She's like really open minded with all the athletes to come. Either we are doing like other training camps or other programs and stuff. So he was really welcoming, and we we just talked a little before that I was coming, so I can just schedule myself and organize myself for the upcoming days. And since I got here, he was like if I was more another one on the crew. So it's been really good. He's nice with me. He treats me with respect, and Lele also with respect, and he tries to help me with everything that he can. So yeah, he's a nice dude, man. He's a real one. Yeah.
Is there coaching going on, Aniol? Is there any coaching going on, or is it just strictly training at this point?
What do you mean?
Like if you were doing sprints, would he say, "Hey, move your hand a little to the right," or "Spread your fingers
Yeah.
more,"
He's
or
coaching us. He's coaching us. Where, for example, yesterday we had no, not yesterday, but on Wednesday we had this. We did some gymnastics stuff, and he uh, gave us some tips between him and Ricky. Tried to help me and Alex a little on some stuff. When the other day we had also like um, overhead squats, for example, and he tried to help me and gave me some tips. And then in the workout, he also helped us on how to push, and he's like a hype man, so I like that sometimes.
yeah, he's passionate, right? He gets crazy.
Yeah, you can fake passion. That's I like that quote, and it's because mm, I'm also very passionate, and I like people like that.
Yeah. it appears that Layla also works out. She appeared. I tried not to look at her body, but just from this quick glance you gave me, I noticed that she also has a body
Yeah.
that seems like it
She's a
has.
weightlifter.
Oh, okay. Is she allowed to work out with you guys, or does she know the boundaries? Does she give you guys space,
Yeah,
or how does
no,
that
she
work?
works. I mean, she's now focused on weightlifting because she has some important competition for her coming going on the last month, on the like 1 month after the games. But yeah, she's working out sometimes with us. Yeah, she's good.
And
She used to do CrossFit, but now she's more focused on weightlifting.
does she have any concerns that you're just a puny CrossFitter with a body of a little boy compared to her weightlifting man?
No, she doesn't have nothing to worry about.
She's
Yeah,
she's okay with this small body here. This is fine for
yeah,
her.
yeah. She's not a physical girl. She's more about
She likes
the
you for your
inside.
head, not your body.
Yeah, exactly.
She sounds very deep. That's nice. Um, has she done any bench pressing with Miss Gazan?
Yeah, fuck off, man.
Was that crazy?
Yeah,
Was she like, what is going on here?
we did on Wednesday.
Yeah,
With, 4 sets of 8 bench press, dumbbell bench press,
yeah.
and me and Ricky started with we did like 70, 85, 95, 100. No,
Yeah, that
we did 80, 85, 90, 100, and then 50 kilos. Uh, and Alex did all of them, I think, with 90 or 85
crazy.
pounds. Yeah, yeah. But it's not only the weight. It's just like how she moves it. It's just like I feel like I'm fucking bad, man. I'm just like when you see someone just like have this perfect level of something, it's just like fuck. I'm fucking bad. Like
Uh-oh.
there was these people doing like handstand stuff, and I'm like, man, I can't even hold for 10 seconds straight without moving my hands, and this monster is doing like handstand over 10 meters. And
Uh-oh.
oh, uh,
You're back.
okay, just like that. Like when you see someone just outperforming you in some specific area, it's just like you just have to sit and applaud. You can do nothing else.
Yeah. Boy,
Yeah.
I'd like to see that in person too. I like the way you said that because I guess you know when you see someone squatting, even if they're air squatting and their squat's perfect, you're kind of like amazed.
Yeah,
It's almost like watching ballet. And what you're saying is that people are focused on Alex's strength, but even just how she moves the bar is incredible when you're there watching her.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just like when some people are excellent at something, you just sit and applaud and watch and try to improve and try to learn. There's nothing else you can do. You just yeah.
Aniol, since your morning routine got interrupted, will you be making love today? Will you fit it in somewhere else, or will you just miss a day?
Nah, I like to have sex in the morning. In the night, I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm a morning guy
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Also in nap time, it's also my best time. But
Yeah,
here in Vegas, we are not having that much nap time. So yeah, I don't think so, man. You just screw me up.
I fucked your whole day up. All right, listen,
No, don't worry.
I'm not sorry for you, but tell her I'm sorry. She
Okay.
clearly has needs, and I apologize. Hey, you are as amazing as the first time I remember meeting you. I can't wait to hang out with you. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on so early. I'm really happy for you
Good.
that you're with Ricky and Alex. They're two of my favorite, and Justin Kotler. And I really appreciate you coming on, man. You're awesome.
Thank you, Stefan. It's
Okay,
been a great time. See you in Dallas. When are you coming to
I'm
to
gonna come
Dallas?
Monday. When are you going?
I'm coming this next Tuesday, so I'll be
Okay.
there for a week, and then we meet you and we just we hang out, man.
Yeah. What are you doing with your right hand?
Just
Okay.
holding my
check.
knee.
Oh, okay. Just checking. All right. All
Yeah.
right. All right. Love you, buddy. See you soon. See you on Tuesday.
You're nasty, man.
I'm very nasty. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Ciao. Aniol Ekai calls me nasty. Oh, my goodness. I have to take the boys skateboarding now, but I need fucking 10 minutes with Haley. Jesus Christ. He's prepping her, Sevi. Chill. My God. Oh, my God. I have to let a few thoughts pass by before I talk. I don't want to say anything inappropriate. Holy shit. That's the thing. Toxico. Yeah, Toxico is right. That's the thing, man. I was just kind of imagining that. By the way, Snorri, thank you. By the way, he said his agent was some lady, but Snorri, thanks for making sure. Snorri's been great. Snorri's the is he Finnish? Icelandic? Finnish mafia looking agent. Got a lot of fucking big athletes. Good dude. He's been the only problem with Snorri is I have to talk to him on WhatsApp, but he's been helping me very seamlessly. That's the thing with the agents. Some of the agents get in the way, and he's just been like bringing me together with people and making sure everything's moving forward, which I really appreciate, making it so easy. It must be fucking crazy in there. I mean, Alex is like barely closed. Ricky's barely closed. Aniol's in there. Aniol. It must be crazy. Just all the pheromones and shit pouring off of everyone. Oh, he's from Iceland? Okay. Thank you. Mary Mansour. Oh, I haven't been playing with my toe spacers very much lately. Oh, here they are. This Saturday is Kill Taylor. Anyone who wants to sponsor the show, by the way, feel free. We're just taking right now. We're just taking sponsors 1 week at a time. Anyone who wants to sponsor the show, we're happy to take your $500. The cool thing is that we take 500 and give 500. It won't always be like that. Yeah, Aniol's barely closed. His girlfriend's barely closed. I mean, it's just all these fucking beautiful people in a room, just like it's just letting shit pour off them. It's nothing. Sevi, we the uncut have been informed that the cut mutilated men have different colored helmets than shafts. I'm trying to think of what my shit looks like. I think my shit's all the same color. Yeah, I think their shit's pink from being rubbed raw or something, right? Yeah, the dude is unreal looking. Aniol's unreal looking. He looks so hot. Yeah. He doesn't even look real. I mean, he looks like he should have a red cape and a bull around him, running at him at all times. Do I have to have a product like G's Louise sponsor one show? No, you don't have to have a product. You can whatever you want. You just need money. Apparently so. Philip Kelly sent me a picture of his cock, and it's all new to me. God, the giant penis on the boys is so weird. Uh-oh. Stand by. Child alert. Hi. What's up, dude? Ooh. Stubbed your toe? I know. There's so much shit around. Are we going skateboarding?
Yeah, but I don't think right now. Mom's starting up the car.
Mom's what?
Mom's starting up the car.
I think we're going.
What?
I think we're going soon.
Really?
I think so. Yeah, how about Joseph? How's he doing?
Oh, he's better.
Is he coming?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Is he dressed?
He's still doing Kumon.
Oh, but what about his elbow? One of my sons, I thought he broke his elbow 2 days ago, but it's not broken, right?
No, he needs to take it. He needs to take a couple weeks off still though.
from doing jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, like a couple days off. Like skateboarding and all that stuff. Not doing any sports.
Wait, he can skateboard today. Why couldn't he skateboard? If his elbow's fucked up? Skateboarding's fine.
What if he like falls or something?
It's fine. He's not gonna fall. Does he fall? I never see him fall.
You'll fall sometimes.
What'd you say? We all fall sometimes? Oh.
Well, yeah. You remember when I broke my leg from skateboarding?
I do remember.
I was out for like a month.
You broke your leg and I brought you home and you were in so much agony and I didn't give you any medicine and I just put you in bed.
Yeah, I remember that. And Mom took me to the doctor like
The next day, right?
it was horrible, miserable.
Yeah. I saw you went into shock. I saw you like shaking.
When I was shaking. When they got the splint on, I'm like, oh, I feel so much better. But once I got in the car, I'm like, dang, this is uncomfortable and it hurt so bad. Like I fell asleep at like 12 o'clock that night. And I woke up at like 4.
Do you think you could break Avi's world record for burpees?
Maybe, yeah, if I could. I'm shorter. Yeah, there's a long way to get up. I have a shorter way to get up. He's like 4'1", I'm 4 foot.
You think you can? Do you think you're better at pushing through the pain, the discomfort, because it starts feeling really bad?
Yeah,
right?
I'll probably cry like the end, but
Yeah.
not like in the middle, because I'm like it's hard.
Yeah. When you're working out and you feel the tears coming, do you know where they're coming from? Like, why do they come?
Just I'm either happy or I'm like a little upset.
Mm.
I just like I want to get it over with.
Yeah.
Like after the one where I jumped over the box. When I jumped over the box twice, that was one, right?
No, you did 200 burpees over a
201, I think.
201 burpees in 20 minutes over a 40-inch box. That was crazy.
And 100 times.
Yeah. 200 burpees, 100 jump overs is 200 burpees because you did 200 times.
I think I fell asleep
1,
eating.
2. Yeah, that night you fell asleep eating.
I
Yeah.
were? I
Yeah.
was? Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
remember eating steak.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. And like I drank a little bit of water.
You were only supposed to do 100, but you did 200.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't remember that? You're like, and you just wouldn't stop. And so we all just gathered around you and watched you go.
No, I think I was only supposed to be like 5 or 10.
You were only supposed to do 5 or 10 and you did 200?
Yeah. No, 5 or 10 jump over the box.
And you went and you took it all the way to 200.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get your picture up here. Let me see. Oh, there you are.
I want to see.
No, you can't see.
Why?
I'd have to turn that TV on. We have to leave.
We do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think he did have a vest on. And you had a vest, right? That's right. I think you did have a vest on. Wow. I think you had a 4-pound vest on.
Oh, I thought you meant like
No, you had a weight vest on.
Oh, yeah.
Did I post a video of that?
I don't think so, no. Just
All right. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Guys, don't forget Kill Taylor on Saturday. Thank you, Snorri. Thank you, Aniol Ekai. Thank you, Lily, this hot weightlifter chick. Anyone else I need to thank? Fit Aid, Paper Street Coffee, CA Peptides, BIRTHFIT. I feel like that there's something I should be saying. Is there another show today? What's today? Oh, today's Friday. Oh, I need to ask the guys if they want to do a CrossFit Games update show. When are we doing a show on Training Point? Tonight. Taylor, John, Tyler, and Spin if he wants, or anybody. Fuck it. Anybody can come on tonight. I'm trying to get Dave Castro on the show Saturday. I just invite everyone on the CrossFit Games update show tonight. Just have a huge one that's chaos.
Why chaos?
Just because it'll be so many people. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye.